Welcome to the 2019 Epcot International Festival of the Arts. Let's go explore. 11 a.m. on the opening Friday. Ooh, buddy, it is crowded. Wow. Park opened 2 hours ago. Welcome to Park Hopping Mad. It's Mike here, not with Xena today. We are Xena-less, but she is with us in spirit. I am wearing my visor for Epcot 35, also the Epcot 35 orange shirt. We're not exactly sure everything that we're going to show you. We're definitely going to show you all of the foods that we can though. I'm just going to give you a panorama here because everybody does love food. We're all mad here, and remember, you can't be mad if you don't subscribe, follow, like our videos, comment on them, share them. Definitely click that notification bell. We'll be probably eternally grateful. It took 17 minutes to get through security. It was something. Let's go for the upper right. There we are, the Epcot International Festival of the Arts Festival Passport. I think what we are gonna try to do is get something minty due to Figment. Spaceship Earth is 70 minutes standby. Giant crowd here. They're even out here beyond the bars. First things first, we are gonna head into Mouse Gear to get our Figment annual pass holder magnet. This is very exciting. We wish that Xena could get hers today. She will come in a future visit. If you're coming to get your magnet, come in to Mouse Gear through the regular entrance on the left-hand side of the center of the park. Wrap around inside to the fitting room on the right. And here we will be. Look at this puppy. Oh, he's not really a puppy. He's a dragon. What do you call a baby dragon, by the way?
I don't know. In Figment.
You can see the bird feeders behind us. I will have to try to remember the names of those birds. They come here seasonally and they take care of them. It's really neat. Coming upon the Taste Track Racing trailer, we're gonna see what the specialty treats are. The croissant donut, lobster bacon macaroni and cheese, paintbrush churros, and the pancake milkshake together with bottled water, a Miller Lite, and also a sparkling red wine. Off we go into the Odyssey Festival showplace. Have a look around. There's the festival information booth. Here's the painter's palette. Oh, we're gonna get some info there. You see some Mickey and Donald cartoon going on back there. We have screen printed shirts that are custom over here. Very cool. They actually have the screen printing machine right there. It's more crowded over to our left. What's going on over here? This is pass holder merchandise. You see the shirts. And also what look to be coasters. How much are these? 20 bucks for the coasters. We don't mean roller coasters. And 35 for the shirt. These hats are kind of neat looking. They're very colorful. So you have the Spaceship Earth motif, multicolored with Figment getting naughty. We have some Figment ears over here. I think Xena will be very nutty about these. These are going to be 28 probably. There's a Figment bag, another Figment shirt. Got your palette band over here, some wine glasses, tumblers, a beautiful print here, and other general Disney merchandise, a Pixar pop-up celebration booklet, something with Walt, maps of the Disney parks, poster art of the Disney parks. What's this Mickey over here? Sorry Mickey, I'm pulling you by your ears. 20 bucks. Really like these mugs. Has your stirring spoon integrated into the handle. And Figment, of course, getting very naughty. $23. Pretty nifty, but pretty pricey. We wanted to show you pictures of the food at the very least, or something in person of the dishes at the painter's palette, but they don't have any artwork up of the foods, and there's a line and you can't see anything over the counter. We did pass by a couple of tables where folks had a couple of things from the palette, and they were pretty small, of course. There are no prices in the guide here. Smoked salmon cream gâteau with egg yolk, etc. A trio of savory croissant donuts, And from Taste Track, we saw that one croissant donut was $6, which was, you know. Then you have Gallery Bites, a trio of hors d'oeuvres. You have Popped Art, which is a sugar cookie with strawberry filling. You have a white chocolate figment puzzle on an artist palette, a Mickey and Pluto white chocolate painting, and Festival of the Arts white chocolate painting. Those come with quote-unquote easels. Then you have your beverages, and then a beer flight paired with popcorn. That may be the most interesting thing there. We figured we'd take a moment to check out what is in the festival passport. As you can see, the dates are January 18th to February 25th, 2019. And you have all of the items going on at the Odyssey Festival Showplace in detail. Artful exclusives, various types of merchandise, and all of the locations, all of the kids' items to do. These say that they're all included with park admission. They have some additional paid experiences such as Figment's Brush with the Masters and future culinary artists, your entertainment, art-defying gravity, Epcot living statues, which are always cool, visual art in performance, Disney Performing Arts Showcase, Disney characters, and you have the Disney on Broadway concert series with very many folks. Then it starts out with the food and beverage offerings. A lot of cool stickers. We'll be passing by all of these. They also have some festival enhancements such as Disney on Broadway concert series, dining package, and also interactive workshops. The end. On your way over to the World Showcase from the beginning of the park, you do have this Disney Fine Art by Collectors Editions tent. And there's another tent next to it as well with a bunch of fine art in there. There are lots of prints, I'm sure, for particular fees, such as $295 for this very cute Mickey and Minnie next to the ocean. This is a sampling. And also normally where you would have the pass holder merchandise canopies, these are housing a lot of general merchandise today. There's a line here for this particular canvas shot. Of course, if you're familiar with the Festival of the Arts, you'll see that you can get your picture taken in front of classic canvases or things that are specialized for the festival itself here, such as that one. Coming over to the port of entry to the World Showcase, there's no big statue arrangement made of anything. It's just the bed of flowers. Very beautiful though. Somebody has paid for some skywriting to say, "Jesus loves you," with a smiley face. We decided to go to our right to start with the Canada side. That's just our preference normally. We have this booth here, Artistic Marbling, which has some prints and some scarves, not prince and princesses, sort of like tie-dye. There are additional booths going to be all around the World Showcase. You have the Pop Gallery, which has lots of pop art. Here's Freddie Mercury right off the top. The first food stop is called Decadent Delights. There you have a white chocolate and purple sweet potato mousse, chocolate peanut butter and pretzel crunch, a lemon blood orange tart, Three Daughters Strawberry Blonde Nitro, and the Breckenridge. Well, now we're getting into the beverages, and I won't repeat all of those, but you can see what is to offer. Just to the left of the Decadent Delights, as we're heading toward Canada, is the Expression section, paint by numbers mural wall over here that is a tradition. You can get your colors over there to the left and enter on the left side and go to your square. Start coloring it in with the materials that they hand you, the painting. The next food stop is the Deconstructed Dish. We're not finding any artwork showing the dishes here, but you have a deconstructed Reuben, a deconstructed BLT, a deconstructed strawberry cheesecake, as well as all of your beverages, including a Pop Artsicle. It's non-alcoholic, it's red, white, and blue frozen slushy. It's disappointing that the pictures are not here, because then you get into line, you really don't know exactly what you're getting, what size it is, or anything. And that makes it a tough choice here. Next food stop, and we're not even to Canada yet, is the refreshment port. Some beef brisket poutine, the lobster chips, traditional poutine, and a glazed pork belly Bloody Mary. The next food and beverage stop is the Masterpiece Kitchen, the little log cabin next to Canada. You have a wild mushroom risotto, a charcuterie palette, vanilla rosewater, and pistachio panna cotta, and also all of these beverages. I'm going to get Xena one of these purple bracelets, the little leather bracelets that you can get engraved. It's $13.88. You actually get a pass holder discount on it as well, so that's cool. You can get it engraved. I'm going to have it engraved with the word Zyke, which is Z-I-K-E. That's our celebrity portmanteau. When we were dating, she got one of those at a county fair. It eventually fell apart on her, but it's gonna be almost identical to this one, except this one has little Mickey or Minnie Mouses on it, or mice. What do you say? I don't think we'll show it to her until the video's done. This is neat. I don't think we've ever really watched this operate before. Looks like a cross between a microscope and a drill press. Oh, that is phenomenal. Thank you. On to the next food stops. Requisite or obligatory shot of the UK Pavilion for all of our British fans. Oh, all of our British friends. If anybody's a fan, we are completely blessed. We know that the UK Pavilion is not totally lifelike. We've heard some reviews. We're talking to you, Alice Georgina WDW. Check out her channel, by the way. She has a funny mini review of the UK Pavilion, being from the UK. At the UK Pavilion, it always seems like our park hopping mad friend Alice from Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass is always out and about for the meet and greets. She is a real gamer. We are in the France Pavilion, and we are at L'Art de la Cuisine Française. They have the crème de brie and petit pain. Please forgive me. I know that it means little bread. I'm not going to pronounce these. I don't want to butcher them. Still no mint, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm going to consult my passport for any minty items. Let's see if we can find anything. Here is one of the canvas stops. I think this is the first one I've actually noticed inside of the World Showcase. It's over here in the France Pavilion. I don't know the name of this artwork. If you do know, go ahead and leave a comment. There was probably a time when I did know that, and that would have been called high school. There is the booth, followed by the entirety of the pavilion. Maybe you've all seen it a million times, but let's take it in once more. On our way past France with the French music. Oh, I really like this Pooh painting. Wait, did I just say that? I really like this Pooh Bear painting with Piglet and Tigger and the honey. There's a phenomenal painting I never would have imagined with Mickey, who has made the summit of Expedition Everest specifically. There's Betty the Yeti, and Cluedo, of course, being a good pal. As we pass by the Morocco Pavilion, we are going to come on to the miniature food and beverage pavilion. Do they have my minty treat? The Mosaic Canteen here in Morocco does have some delicious foods such as spiced beef, Mediterranean flatbread, and shabakia. I'm not familiar with that, so that's hand-twisted strips of fried dough coated with honey, rosewater, and sesame seeds. Look at these pictures. Take it in, and then here are your beverages. Sorry for the shade, it's not sunny on this side. The festival shops and such that I have been showing you are not the only ones in Epcot here. They're sprinkled throughout the park. You see one behind me after Morocco, and that's the same with all of the fine art booths as well. They are sprinkled throughout the World Showcase, so if you come out, definitely give them all a check out. We couldn't possibly cover all of them in detail. We're here to focus on the food primarily, but we want to show you everything. On our way from Morocco, you'll see this festival shop behind me, and it's on the way to the Japan Pavilion. Oh, we got photobombed by naughty Figment. Hello. The Japan Pavilion features the percussionists at the moment. Now that we're in Japan, we're at the Takumi table, which is part of the Festival of the Arts. They do not have pictures of their foods, and that is like, say, a regular restaurant. You don't have a picture of most foods, but you would like to see some representation before you plop down $7.50 on a sushi donut. You need to know what that is specifically looking at it. But it is in description a donut-shaped sushi featuring salmon, tuna, shrimp, avocado, and more things. It's not actually a donut fried dough made out of rice and fish. That would be so adventurous, wouldn't it? And now for our obligatory but very fun Spaceship Earth from the Japan Pavilion shot. Coming upon the American Adventure Pavilion, we have Block and Hans. Here is a list of all of the dishes at the artist table at the American Adventure. You have beef Wellington, pan-seared scallop, the artist palette jumbo chocolate chip cookie, A sipping chocolate flight, oh my, $8? That actually sounds pretty reasonable, although it's probably tiny. There it is. And all of these other beverages as well. The American Adventure Pavilion has a little bit of a triple threat going on. They also have a funnel cake, and then there's also what's called a musical float for $6.25. I just saw it, couldn't get a picture. The musical float is from the Fife and Drum Tavern right behind me. It is non-alcoholic. Hello, Italia. We're just passing through, or are we? Word on the street or in the passport is that the Arte de Mon Shod over here has something with mint in it. Let's see how long the line is and how much that item is. Here is the menu. Okay, you have the, well, I'm not gonna pronounce all of these. You have roasted candied beet salad with goat cheese fritters, sweet and sour balsamic glazed pork ribs, and the mint thing, the orange honey mousse with peaches and mint marjoram cream for $8. I think I'm going to skip. And then you have all of the beverages. There it is on the bottom. It's very tiny. There is one other minty option. Let's see if we get it. Here is another of the palette locations. It's here in Italy. This would be The Birth of Venus by Botticelli. Here we are in the lovely Germany pavilion. There you see the cuckoo clock in the distance. He's going back inside. Oh, he has retreated. We just barely caught him. But we're gonna go over here and see what Germany has to offer in the way of festival food. Snow White is not out today. It's too bad. Cuisine Classique is our pavilion in Germany at this point. Why does it have a French name? They have braised dishes inspired by classic art of the 18th and 19th centuries. You have a red wine, braised beef, short rib, seared corvina. There's that word ratatouille, that's in there. And then the Saint-Laurent, never mind. And then you have this tart and the artist palette cookie as well as all of your beverage choices. Whoa, even the refreshment outpost is participating today. It has, and we have the picture here in the passport. It is the chilled shrimp with quinoa and layered vegetables. It's spiced yogurt. There's your picture of that. I don't mind saying this is a day where it's so crowded that it's kind of difficult to do some detailed vlogging, so I hope you're able to get what we have so far. Speaking of things that are challenging to the camera, in my opinion, these fire towers shots. I know a lot of people like them and purposely put them in their shots. I happen to dislike them. They don't feel like World Showcase material. They look like they belong at Animal Kingdom or something. Look at this crowd of people. This is coming into the Norway Pavilion right before at Splendid China. We're here at the lovely Painted Panda. I hope you can hear me over the lovely music. And I love the alliteration. You have the dragon and phoenix, the plum infused cherry tomatoes, a crystal moon cake. Well, that's interesting. That's fruit filling and toasted coconut, as well as a bubble tea and some other items, including a fortune cookie as part of the beverage options. Interesting. The Norway Pavilion did not participate in the last festival. I don't know if it's an active non-participation. It could just be that Anna and Elsa are very, very, very worn out after years already of much attention after Frozen. They have this Frida Kahlo exhibit over here in the Mexico Pavilion. You can get your face taken down here. There we go. Oh my gosh, it's one of the three caballeros. It is Donald, posing next to himself. And way back there, you can see the ride building for his ride with his two amigos. Passing through Mexico now and the Gran Fiesta Tour area, we are coming up to the pavilion to see what is offered here. For Mexico, El Artista Hambriento, which means the hungry artist, the colloquial starving artist that we're all familiar with. Here's the menu: the sopes de chilorio, the callo de hacha and salsa de jengibre y habanero, the choco flan, and your beverages, your bebidas. And almost out of the World Showcase now, we're at Pop Eats. Here is the menu for that, and it has the one other minty thing that I found on all the menus. This is modern cuisine inspired by modern art. You have a chicken roulade, a shrimp ceviche, which has lime mint foam for $6. There you go. And also an almond cake and a popped art. Get it? As well as a black cherry boba freeze and a sherbet. Dream ale. This almond cake, unless my eyes are fooling me, looks like it's inspired by Piet Mondrian. There's the facade. I'm going to skip getting any of the minty dishes from the Festival of the Arts specialty locations, but there is Daisy in the background with her photo up. So cute. She's traveling the world back there with the posters. I am starving. I am that starving artist right now. I'm an artist in my own head. So I'm gonna try to get an actual meal. I'm not sure where yet. Maybe I will partake of something minty with Xena at home with Figment. That's the whole point of getting something minty. Maybe we'll get some Fig Newtons and some Junior Mints. Ooh, the living statues are out. There is an astronaut. Check him out. And this naughty writer, she stole the girl's hat. Nobody's seen it. There it is. Ta-da! These cast members are so on it. This woman here in bronze, she represents the land. And the writer has Figment on the front. And she represents imagination. And the astronaut represents space. The final frontier. Now we have new living statues. We have energy, we have motion, and we still have space. Space is very popular.
International Festival of the Arts. Taking the stage next is Art-Defying Gravity, a thrilling string act that defies gravity and the imagination.
This is Art Defying Gravity. Thank you for joining us at the 2019 Festival of the Arts here at Epcot. You saw everything that we did so far. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're subscribed and all and following. And we're thankful if you are. If not, you can't be mad if you don't subscribe and you don't like our videos, and comment and share and definitely click that notification bell. We will forever be thankful.